Hello and welcome to another mod you must know. This time I'm taking a look at danger theme mods because, well, these mods will probably get you killed. Now I only could find 5 I knew of in 1.7, so if you know of any others, let me know down in the comments. Pretty much the goal is mods that will add things to your world which are, well, very dangerous. So to start, I'm going to be taking a look at You Will Die. Now if you look back here in the chat, you'll see it says World Disadvantage and World Goal. So pretty much this mod adds a lot of different things. It adds levels of mobs, it adds buffs, blessings, world goals, world's disadvantages, mystery potions, traps, and stats to tools. Or more so armor and weapons. But let's just start with world disadvantage. Pretty much when you make a world, you'll be giving a disadvantage and a goal, and by completing the goal, you remove the disadvantage. You also get a random blessing when you start, which gives you a certain buff, and you can change them at, well, these structures here. If you look here, you'll see a shrine thing. When I press X, it says I can get this other blessing, so if I right-click, I can't activate with monsters nearby because it also spawns these towers. And if I look in here, you can see the blessing for that one, and ta-da, I was able to change my blessing. But it also has these towers, and let's just break in here. Oops, broken out of a weird spot. But they have spawners and chests with stuff like mystery potions. And you won't know what the mystery potion does until you, well, drink it. And, yeah, and they also have levels of mobs. You can see this is level 4 skeleton, which is tougher than a level 3 or level 1 skeleton by giving them more health, and I think they might also give more damage. So it just adds some more diversity to mobs, and if you come out here, you actually can see a trap. I didn't notice this till I was testing, but you only can see them when you sneak, but only when you're so close to them. So when I'm back here, I couldn't see the trap, so I was just walking along. Oh, I won't do it because I'm in creative. But yeah, traps will do stuff that hurts and are dangerous. And you also have the tools, which as you can see here is an iron sword. But when I craft it, it's only a rank 1 iron sword. So if I just craft a couple more, you can see how, I'm only getting basic rank 1s. There we go. A rank 1 with a small damage boost. So you have a chance to make more tools and get better tools just as you go. That one has a lesser bonus. I'm trying to see if I can get a higher rank 1 real quick. Let's just see. A rank 1. A rank 2 with a pretty noticeable damage boost there. So pretty much I really like this system. The same is true for armor, I believe. So if I just make some iron boots, you'll see that I have a bit more protection. So yeah, this mod pretty much adds a lot of things that will kill you. If you look here, you can even make the mystery potions. We're using mushrooms, the different traps, which I believe you can make yourself using pressure plates. And I'm using Craft Guide if you're wondering. So yeah, now on to the next mod. Okay, so the next mod is Special Mobs, and pretty much what this does is, well, another trap, but it adds variants to normal vanilla mobs that have a chance to spawn in their place. So if a creeper would spawn, there's a chance it might spawn a variant creeper like, the Ender Creeper there, which, well, as you can guess, teleports. So we can see another one. They don't say their names at the moment. It might be because of You Will Die with the levels, I think. But yeah, and we'll get to that mod later. But you can just see there's a fire creeper, I believe. I'm not too familiar with all the variants because there's a lot for spiders. Wow, that's a level 5 spider. But there's different versions of spiders. Let's see if we can get any of them real quick. There's one, not sure which one that is. Maybe jungle? I would think jungle would be green though. But yeah, I think that's probably, I don't know, like I said, I don't know all the different variants, but pretty much it does it for most vanilla mobs like zombies, skeletons, and some other ones. I think silverfish are included, witches aren't yet, but are planned to in the future. So yeah, Special Mobs adds a lot more variants to your vanilla mobs, and yeah, they're a bit more challenging, each with their own effects and such. The next mod on the list is Lycanites mobs. I think I pronounced that right, but pretty much this has a whole bunch of weird, somewhat demonic mobs that have a whole bunch of varied spawn conditions. It originally started out with like mobs in the nether, but now there's mobs for everything. Mobs that spawn on leaves, mobs that come from coal, mobs that spawn from fire. So yeah, it adds a lot of new mobs, and a lot of them are really tough, even armor penetration and such. So yeah, if you look here, you can see a whole bunch of the creatures. And here are the items. They usually drop stuff like charges that you can use to make different stats. And I'm not sure actually what this one does, but yeah, usually they shoot stuff like that. That one shot water and also food. So they have a whole bunch of really cool drops, apparently swords as well. I haven't played with this mod in the newer versions as much. But yeah, and let's see if I can just, I think I remember this one. This was one of the nether ones. But yeah, a whole bunch of crazy mobs like that and these. And let's just get another one just to show. I'm probably not showing nearly as many of these as I could, but oh yeah, that guy. So, yeah, they had a lot of really crazy mobs and even events that I can't really show because I'm not sure how to force trigger them. But, like, swarms of stuff will just attack as an event starts. Maybe we'll see one later on in this, but yeah. The next mod I have is one I accidentally ran into earlier, but I don't think I can force show it, and oh, another trap. But it is Infernal Mobs. Now let's see, up there we go. So pretty much Infernal Mobs has the chance for a mob to be Infernal, gaining various effects like it says under its little health bar there. And there's a chance for it to go from Rare to Ultra and Ultra to Infernal, with Infernal ones being the toughest. And you also can customize their drops per tier, but they'll drop random items of enchants. On higher tiers ones will also drop more than one item, I believe. So let's just see if we can get any others. But yeah, there's an Ultra one right now. Pretty much, they each have their own effects and can be pretty tough. And that one gave me Poison Hunger just for punching it, I think. Although that could also have been the special mob, but I think that's a Dirt Creeper. But yeah, on its own, Infernal Mobs isn't too bad just with vanilla mobs. But when you mix it with ones like Special Mobs or Lycanites, they can really get powerful. So be careful with that. Okay, so the last mod in this mod you must know is Deadly World, which adds stuff like these spawners around caves, and this one as well, which is it Brutal or Swarm? I can't remember, but sometimes they'll have chests with various loot in them, and you can control different aspects about them, like the spawn rates of the different spawners, the chances of all that stuff, traps, chests, even boss mobs, which are normal vanilla mobs with gear and added effects. So yeah, Deadly World adds a lot more challenge, mainly to the underground regions of the game, veins of silverfish, veins of water or lava, so it's very customizable too. In fact, a lot of these mods in here have options to turn on and off things or customize them. Here's another spawner, and just to show you kind of the loot. So yeah, and oh, here's a trap. I think this is a TNT trap. So, as you can see, Deadly World adds a lot of deadly stuff, just like, well, most of these other mods as well. So anyway, if you enjoyed this mod, you must know, I'd highly suggest you go check out the mods in the description, especially if you want to know more. The best way to really figure out more about these mods is just play with them yourself. They're pretty straightforward for the most part, although sometimes the configs can be a bit tricky. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed this mod you must know and found a mod or two you didn't know about before. And until next time, goodbye.